What up, y'all? Oh, I'm not in the right shirt. It's true. It is true.
What's the door?
Yeah. I have it angled to where you want
I'm
to
not
see.
worried about that. I just want my headset.
All right. Cool. Awesome. Let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and do some bag workout again today. 4 o'clock, so Tuesdays on 4. I'm gonna be coming in here. We're gonna be doing some bag workout. We're gonna try this schedule out a little bit, see what happens. I'm pretty sore from yesterday. My hips are a little tight. Well, not so bad now, but this morning really tight, and so I might be doing a little bit more hand techniques on the bag today. So that'll be fun. But I am gonna put on my gloves. People always ask me, why do I wear the gloves? I say this every time. They're wrist gloves. I'm not wearing them because of my hands, a little bit because of my hands. And also this is a cloth bag. So if you miss, you scrape the bag and it burns. But today, yeah, we're gonna be doing a little bit more punching, seeing if we can't work in some Kung Fu hand techniques. And also just having fun. It's all about the fun here. I could care less if I'm the absolute best. If you have a good tip, go ahead, drop it in the comments. We always love those. Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. Have a great day. We're gonna get to this now. Let's go. All right, I always gotta warm up, so I'm gonna do some bow stances, some lunges, which a bow stance is a kind of warrior pose lunge. Again, recap, I am 40 pounds down. I know I keep saying that on all these streams, but it's really cool that it's been consistent. It hasn't gone up. Like, of course, a pound or two, but every end of the week ways is that I'm still at that 40 pounds down. So that is a good thing. Ooh, that was a good little hip hop. Some really cool news is that we might have found a really good kind of cheaper space than what we're using now for our in-person martial art classes, which also means that I might get a little more recording time for it too. So that'll be good. All right. That bag owes you money. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Where's my money, man? Where's my money? All right. So I'm gonna start off working on jab. I'm gonna do, moving forward, jab, back out. And then here, jab, back out. Remember, make sure if you're doing these at home, you can do it from here, one, down, one, down. One thing to do is not to get here. We don't want our feet too close. You want a wide stance. You want to be in between, that way you can move. If you're here, also, you're susceptible for takedowns. As soon as they get your feet, you're going down. And if you are a fighter, you don't want to get caught there. You want to be able to at least shoot back, do your sprawl and back up. That was a really bad sprawl. I didn't tuck my hips, but who cares? Let's hit the back. All right. Let's do the same thing with the cross, moving in and out. The world needs you too, Neptune. Thanks for the message. All right, let's hit it with the cross, in and out. Now, I like to pose, not pose, but what's the term? I can't think of it now. Frame. I like to frame, where I hold out and test the distance. You can put your hand on someone a lot of times and then move in and hit. But for this one, we're moving, 1, back, 2, back, 3, 5. Good. A lot of times they'll tell you not to reach, but that depends on what you're doing. I don't want you to be like, and falling forward. That's horrible. All right. What you want to do, you can still get distance by turning the waist. Boom, here, and boom, and back. Go here, boom, and back. Round 2, fight. Mortal Kombat. All right, next one. Now we're gonna work on our back fist. So back fist, I do it from more of a longer range. This is good if you're fighting a kicker, because you can block kicks like this here. Boom, they move in. Boom, and then you can keep your range for your kicks. But a lot of people don't like back fist. So one thing you can do is you can change it. When you do back fist, if you don't like to do the back fist, do a hammer fist. Hammer fist is just as deadly, if not more deadly. So yeah, I'll do hammer fist today. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. God. God, get a nice little sweat, nice little warm up here. Teaching martial arts, please, with my coach, and he's saying this is going to negatively affect every beginner students in the spot with false technique, head movement, no switch, no line movement. Man, you are on some sort of high thing if you think anyone who's learning from YouTube is going to get hurt from learning martial arts. Wow. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And that's, yeah, let's use that terminology. Look at how old you are. Yeah, whatever. Look at the keyboard warrior showing up. Thank you, guys. False confidence. That's the dumbest thing in the world. If you think that's a real thing, that people actually get hurt, there would have been so many more news episodes or stuff like that about if people get hurt. Wow, ridiculous. Tell me that you're not a martial artist without telling me you're not a martial artist. Semi-pro fight. We can spar. I don't care what your coach has to say. That's so funny. Your coach, that's the problem. You have a crappy coach. If he's making challenges on YouTube, you have someone who is a B-lister, C-lister, a D-lister. You got nothing, man. Challenging on YouTube. Ha. It's just funny, embarrassing. Yeah, that's cool. Your grandma probably hits harder than you too. See what? Yeah. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Even if you're making fun of me, at least you're getting a good laugh, right? You gotta give it for that. If you get a good laugh by dropping a joke, who cares? You're having a good time. You know what? You enjoy you. I just suggest if you are having a good time, make sure you get your workout in sometime today. You know what? If you're gonna talk shit, at least back it up and get your workout in. That's all I care about, huh? He is Karate Kid. Oh, I wish. No, I don't. Like, do that. No problem. Quick little break here. Yeah, gotta train. Ah, thank you for the question mark. I think Kung Fu like kickboxing. If you look at good Kung Fu, right, I'm not sitting here doing stances and all that stuff. You can't fight with that stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, stances have a place and time in training. They give you leg strength, mobility, all of that. But in real fighting, like, come on, you gotta be real. That's why those Tai Chi people get knocked out all the time, right? Those Tai Chi people who come up and they try and do this, which I'm a Tai Chi guy. I love Tai Chi. But Tai Chi is a supplemental art for wrestling or takedowns, right? It teaches you sensitivity and control and able to throw people. But Tai Chi, you have to, if you have a good teacher, they might be able to teach you the applications. But they're also not really ready for nowadays world. You can use the applications in fighting as long as you understand that it's different from form. But that's, you know, that's a whole conversation of people getting stuck in form. Don't get stuck in form. Be like Bruce Lee, you know, be like water. Thai fighter, I'm wondering, yeah, think good Kung Fu, you'll see them stand up. And even most good Kung Fu will cross-train into Muay Thai, as Muay Thai has so much experience in the ring, elbows, knees, you know, the art of 8 limbs. So I'm not taking anything away from Muay Thai. Even one of our highest level teachers in Hong Kong, he teaches Muay Thai because he studied Muay Thai too. They complement each other. If you look at martial arts as a whole, they're just different paths up to the top. And if you have a good teacher, they can lead you to the top. So Muay Thai, Kung Fu, if they're standing up and fighting and they have their head dropped and like get an actual stance, then you know that they actually have some fighting skill or they might have fought before. All right, I'm gonna get back to it for a little bit. Yeah. More square, which that has a lot of benefits. I teach sideways for distance when you're fighting like a karate or a taekwondo person. A little more full contact when you make the break from point, you know, where 1 point and you're out, which is a game. When you make that into full contacts, you gotta square up more, especially when you're getting close. If you're here and you're in close, you can't hit anyone. You have to turn. Now Muay Thai is especially dangerous because they learn how to really post on that back leg and really check those kicks. They got those really clean sweeps. If they catch your leg, you're going down. So that's why in Kung Fu, we do a lot of snapping kicks, right? When we snap, we try and bring our foot back, snap, back. That way they don't catch. Because if you get caught, you're done. Ooh, that was a hip. That was a down one. All right, I'm gonna do a little stretching here. Get a little more stretching on. What is this guy's name? Tex or Eric. Goofball. Yeah, I am, because people want to learn Kung Fu. I don't just teach kickboxing. All right, I'll do a trick kick. Trick kick. Forget the back. Trick kick. I'm gonna move this so I don't kill myself. All right. One more. Yeah, I teach people. Uncle Hero. No, I'm not that cool. I'm not that awesome. Also, I'm just down 40 pounds, 4-0, which makes that kick so much easier. That's why I can do it in my living room again. I used to struggle back through that jump kick. But 40 pounds down, still got more to go and some muscle to put on. That way I can get going. But I went from 208 down to, what am I at, 168. So yeah, woohoo! Still a lot more to go. We're not giving up. It's just a step on the Chinese continuous sparring. Yeah, a lot when I was younger. Sanda, twice. Whew, they're scary fighters. You know, I got tired of getting hit in the head, but it's fun. Yeah, no, definitely upload legit kickboxing. I love kickboxing. This stuff is good. I don't care what you have to say about that. Post the videos, we have fun. I'm not here for, you can drop tips and stuff, but not here for goofiness, unless you're happy, and then that makes you happy, so who cares? You know, I'm gonna hit the bag some more. Oh yeah, y'all want more teeps, right? That's what Muay Thai wants. I also have stuff behind the back, so I can't really teep it too hard. Dick, what are you, 15? I thought you were a legal lawmaster. Stop trying to get your jollies off, trying to make someone else feel bad. On about the lead snap kick, yeah, that's a good one. Thank you, thank you. Spinning rear kick. Move it a little bit away. Let's see. It's the best way. All right. Try not to push the bag over. Maybe I'll do one to push it over. Just away from the drum set. Away from the drum set. Ah, close. Need more oomph. Spinning back kick or spinning side kick. Yeah, trolls are out there. Oh, nice. I do, it's called Mijong Laohuan Kung Fu. It's a northern Kung Fu style. It's two styles that were merged outside of the temple. They were called Mijong, which is lost track, and Lohan, which is the famous boxer Arhat. So Mijong Lohan, it incorporates the lost track footwork, all these quick movements, trickery, and then the Lohan, the Shaolin traditional, famous Arhat boxing with it. Pretty much standard Shaolin mixed with the Mijong Lohan, or mixed Mijong. That's probably don't want to see your old dog. Yeah. Okay, cool, whatever. To the spleen! Jumping knee to the spleen. Okay, so this is one of the ones that I think Kung Fu people need to train more, including myself, so that's a good one. Jumping knees. See if I can do it. That's so weak. Oh. This is not the right bag for that. I'm gonna move on to a new one because that's not a good idea. Front snap kick. It's hard to do a front snap kick on this bag. I can do like a front push kick. Fake tornado spin to a back fist. How about a back fist spinning back fist technique? There you go. That way, if they move back, you chase them down, or you can do fake, boom, or wah. Oh, I missed there. I missed there. But you can also do these here. There's one here where you start and you move in this way. And you throw a hammer fist or a back fist. I like hammer fist for this one. And you into that. So you go here. 1, 2, 3. Now, if they're a good fighter and they get out and take your back, high risk, high reward. So any spinning technique is a high risk, high reward. Even when I throw a spinning back kick, that one's a little less dangerous as my foot's coming up right away. But a spinning back fist, unless you're throwing that elbow up or they're really close, very dangerous. They'll take your back, take you to the ground, and if you know no ground fighting, you're done. Double L, oh, like that one. Yeah, so you're talking about like 1, 2, like that. Is that what we're talking about? Like 1, 2, 3, or even just here, 1, 2. I think I've seen that in Muay Thai. Rabbit been clinched from there to a hard knee. Ooh, ooh! I ate a knee once and I was done. I was out. It was in sparring in mine. When I ducked, he knew I was going down, but I don't know what I was thinking. My hands moved and I ate the knee and went out. 3 1s and the 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. You show us the hardest thing that you can do, please. Like the hardest technique or the hardest thing to have other people try and do. Yeah, 540 is pretty good. I have a challenge for y'all. I have a challenge. Pistol squat. Who can pistol squat in here, huh? Who can pistol squat? Anyone? See, that was just one. All right? Yeah, come on. Let's see y'all's pistol squats. Spinning heel. So I don't like to do it on this bag in the fact that I keep missing. And sometimes I'll kick over the bag. But most of the times I skim it and fall. So I'm not gonna do that one today until I can get it a little cleaner. I just need some more practice on opening my hip. My hurt hip, this side, still has some issues to work out. So I still gotta work that out. Cartwheel kick. I don't know if I can do this, but we're gonna try. So I cartwheeled, but I didn't kick it. Yeah, awesome, Mason. Mason. Qigong Lung Fu. Oh yeah, awesome. Okay, Dick. You made your point. Welcome to the group. To be a male cop. Board and twist, split like terrible. Oh, so I have my split machine I'm about to jump into. It's one of those crank ones. Yeah, when I finish the kicking, we go back into the split machine. So yeah, that's one of the things to get my hip flexibility back out. Hey, Dick, I don't take challenges. I'm not 15 years old. You know, if you're having fun in here, that's great. But I'm about to have moderators kick you out, which is fine, because I just want to have a positive community in here. I don't care what you have to say about skill and stuff. Okay, you're better than me. Good job. You win the I'm a Dick award. So have fun or get kicked out. Your choice. Just tone it down a bit. I'm not butthurt. I'm just telling you what's gonna happen. And I don't care. Nobody needs your negativity. So whatever. Man, you don't even know me. What a fool. People are fools. That's the good thing about YouTube. That's what got me over like all the confidence stuff that I had, is that I did start a YouTube channel, and I started it when I was 40 pounds heavier, and I got the negativity like this asshole here. And what happened is I lost the weight too, because I was on a journey and I didn't stop because of people like him. So if you're on the journey and you run into someone like Dick here, just keep going. Forget them. They're not even worth your time. I don't know why I'm spending time even addressing it. In fact, I'm gonna do some stuff that he hates now. I'm gonna do some real Kung Fu stuff. Make him, oh man, because it's not Muay Thai. So this one is called 5 Dragon Palm, where it's where you do 5 palms against the bag. So you go here, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is this one here. Wow. Here, some real Kung Fu. Oh my God. All right, guys, it's time to switch over to the Whatever. So I'm gonna switch over to stretching now because, no, I'm gonna kick it some more because it just upsets him so much more. So forget that. Forget that. Look at that, I just did that for fun. Probably no practical reason, but it's fun. Have a good one, Mason. Yeah, you're right, Henderson. I should have been calm, but I don't care. It's him being a dick. Yeah, I know. I should just let it roll off. That's the thing. But I wanted to address it this time because people like him, they do make other people quit. I'm not someone that quit, but I have seen others quit. You see these videos all the time of people driving by yelling at people who are on their journey. And we don't like that here. We like people who want to encourage people. That's what I say. So if you want to be a dick, if you want to be a productive dick, then you encourage, don't discourage. You encourage to lose the more weight. You encourage to keep training. You give tips on how to help. You don't discourage people. You encourage them. That's how you build up your community. That's how we get together and be the best. Hey, so there it is. There's the positive in it. It's nice to look at. Didn't train for 2 years? 2 years? Exactly. That's why you know nothing. See, you're a child. At this point, I'm just having fun. I'm just throwing techniques out. If anyone wants to throw a technique out, I can attempt it. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you want to. No pressure. We're just having fun here. Some of us are. Oh, nope. Getting a little gas now. What is it, 35 minutes? Yeah. Very similar. Very similar. Rolling water techniques, yeah. Ooh, that's good. Shoot, sprawl. My sprawl sucks. My sprawl sucks. My sprawl sucks, so I need to find a good BJJ gym eventually here soon. Should still start here, even if I'm sprawling. There's some sprawling. Wasn't horrible, but a little bit better. That's a good compromise, Dick. I should get some wrestling in, though. Good job. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sprawling's tough. McFluffin. My first day as a cashier. Good job. That's awesome. Welcome, welcome. Do the 540. Yeah, I did it earlier, but I'll do it again. Yeah, for sure. Just takes a little energy, so let me recoup. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm surprised I'm still going. Most of my streams usually lasted, 20 minutes when I first started this. But as you can tell, consistency. Anyone who's joined up, over 2,000 subscribers ago, almost 3,000, help me get to 3,000. They'll know that I used to be, not this, I used to be that. That was me, this guy here. This was who I was 3 years ago. Yeah, but now I got serious over the last, I guess, 3 months and cut down the extra 10 pounds that were so hard to stick on. So remember, consistency. The point is, find something you like to do and do it. Don't let others stop you. All right, 540 time. Oh, let me move gotta move the cat, because the cat is right in the landing zone, so. I'm sorry, Opal. I know, come up here. Okay. All right, let's get plenty of space on this. All right, here comes the trick. All right, here comes the big one. All right, 540 time. I'm gonna do it one more time, a little more forward to see if the camera might catch it a little better. Or I can start further back. Yeah. Does it catch the landing? I think I'm off camera. Ah, thank you, thank you. No, these are not MMA gloves. These are wrist gloves. They're actually supposed to go into boxing gloves, and they're supposed to take the position of wraps. The thing is, they're not that great. They really are not, but they do the trick. MMA gloves are a little bit better, actually. Real MMA gloves, because it's a little tighter here. But if you're going for the cheap solution, Sanable has great cheap MMA gear. Again, these are boxing wrist gloves, not MMA gloves. All right, let's do the trick one more time. Yeah, I still have a couple ups. It's a couple ups. No, I can't backflip. I've done it twice. All right, jab, jab, cross, spinning back kick. Jab, cross. Ooh, that's tough. Unless you step into the cross. You could do it moving forward here. Jab, jab, cross, spinning back to chase them down. Nice. Yeah, mixing styles is the best. 3-0, 17-19, but yeah, that I get you on that one, Dick. Yeah, that's all very true. You know, I don't want to get hit in the head anymore, which is, I might do one more fight. I always wanted to do one like actual MMA fight. So thinking maybe street beefs here in the future, if I get serious and do, you know, a full-on training camp, because I would do a camp. And that changes everything when you do training camp from at home, right? That's a whole different game. So let's do a couple more kicks. Oh, fell. I am getting tired though. 41 minutes, that's not bad. Try high block cross punch. I also like that one. That's a good one that we use in our point sparring. You know, I'll teach them to blitz, bah, through, get them to react to that front hand and plow through with the second hand. But you know, that's point sparring. I consider that, it's fun, it's tag, and I teach all the kids to do it, but as you get through it, you get more to, you know, continuous in boxing and kickboxing and, you know, putting on the gloves. Point sparring is great to learn, distance, timing, all that, but if you do it too much as an adult, I think it does hinder you a little bit. Center your energy, focus on your physical chakra. Thank you. Run through blitz is what it's called. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just stole the name from some karatekas that were, you know, talking about it and were awesome at it. Kung Fu, we never really called it the blitz. We just called it block up, reverse punch. Rex, yeah, you probably, you know, crush me. I'm amateur. Not even amateur. I'm just at home having fun. Yeah, definitely. I definitely want to see it. You know, I'm all for seeing more. Yeah. So I'm always for seeing more. Got to see martial arts in all aspects, right? You can't just look at your own. I'm not saying Kung Fu is the absolute best or anything. It's my favorite. That's why I do it a lot. But there's value in every martial art. The way I see it is there's a mountain, there's the peak of the mountain, there's different roads up the mountain. Some roads will get you there faster. Absolutely. Some roads end halfway up the mountain, but you can find another path and go back up. The important thing is, if you are doing the journey, make sure you get a good coach. Nothing beats in-person training, but if you don't have in-person training, of course we have an app, and with online courses that we take in challenges, we're trying to gamify it. Also, you can get your full-on Kung Fu testing requirements done there too. So if you are interested in that, it's eternal-arts.passion.io. That's our app. And you can look it up on the Google or Play Store, Eternal Arts. Now, I'm gonna switch over to stretching mode. I just had to plug that at least once in the thing, so thank you all for, I know I lost about 8 people there plugging it. They probably thought I was done, but I'm still going. But we're gonna switch more into a stretching cool down mode. The first thing I do when I cool down is Tai Chi. This is where I usually lose most of my watchers because most people want to see the bag work. They don't really care about Tai Chi, but I'm gonna do it, and then we're gonna stretch, and then we're gonna call it quits for the day. All right. Let's see who's left after that. Probably, oh, more people than I thought. Yeah, that was Wu style Tai Chi. Um, it's you know, internal practice. Slows everything down. Uh, let's see here. I don't know. Let me catch up on the comments. Yeah, there's a lot of comments I probably can't get to. You don't need to stretch if you're drunk. Kyle, that's if you're still here. Yeah, ouch. That's how I blew out my hip. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, it's cool to see people engaged in that. All right, let's go ahead and move on to some stretching stuff. At the end of every workout, what a lot of people miss is they miss the stretching. Man, I am soaked. Oh, it is so humid here. But it's not 90 degrees anymore, so that's great. That'll be next week. All right, I'm gonna mess with the camera just a little bit. Man, I am still just soaking the sweat. Oh man, I'm gonna have to grab a towel. Okay, y'all, 2 seconds. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose all of it. All right, I don't care if you don't like if I'm shirtless or not. It's too hot to not go shirtless. But I'm gonna put a towel down there. Again, for the very first time, if you're just seeing this, I'm down 40 pounds. That's a 4-0. So I don't mind being shirtless for the first time in years. You know, even when I'm not at my prime weight yet, when I have more muscle, once that actually happens, then I'll be very happy with the weight loss. But right now, I don't care enough. It's too hot to care. All right, so my normal go at the stretch machine is 10 minutes. I'm gonna do 5 because it's my second set. No, screw that. We're gonna do 10. You know, I don't know why I was second guessing that. We're gonna do 10. You know, why go back? Wait, no, I don't mean that as a, yeah, I mean that as a, don't let your, if you can do 10, do 10. Why sell yourself short if you know you can do it? That's what I mean by that. Timer, 10 minutes started. All right, I'm gonna pull up the YouTube on this phone now. That way I can see what the comments are coming through. All right. Ooh, man, I'm barely even open. There it goes. All right, where is, there it is. All right, go ahead, check that out. Mario Kart, yeah, I wish. Oh man, that would be crazy if every time you turned, it made it go just a little bit. So every turn you take in Mario Kart, it just makes it go a little bit more. Whew, that would be tough. Whew. Ugh. Ooh, visualization. So a lot of times what I visualize is a kind of an astral me every once in a while, moving before me. That way, it can help the feeling of finding where the chi is. Like, what I tell people is, I feel a swelling before you move, as you're supposed to let the chi move your body when you're doing Tai Chi, right? You set the energy forward, and then the body feels the swell, and then it goes. The chi guides the body. So a lot of times, if I'm not feeling the swell, if it's not just naturally there, then I need to initiate some visualization techniques. Another one I'll do is if I'm in Qigong, every once in a while I'll visualize the river of Qi that runs up, runs up the back of the legs, up into the dantian, up the back to the crown chakra up, and also out through the breath. And then also back down through the front and to the arms. When it was going through the back, it was going out through the arms. Then it comes back up, and then back down to the dantian, back to the feet at the bubbling spring. I know that's a lot, but that's the chi, what I call the chi river. and that is supposed to be kind of where the meridian points all lie along in your body, all through those different points in the river. You know, we have, I forgot how many different meridian points, thousands in our bodies, hundreds, I forgot, but yeah. So there's that. There's that Tai Chi knowledge. Yeah, I don't know if you can see them. I'll get them out once we're done here. Is the on the table here, I have a bunch of medals, and those are only just partial from the ones that I won from about 10, 12 years ago. I'm also at ICMAC, the International Chinese Martial Arts Championships in San Francisco in 2012. I was the Northern Men's Grand Champion. So at that international, I beat everyone there in the Northern Men's forms, Northern Men's Kung Fu. And then in 2011, I went to the ICMAC World Finals in the Bahamas and got overall 3rd place at the World Finals in the Bahamas. The guy that got 1st place was from Italy. He crushed it. He was awesome. And then the 2nd place person was my classmate, Alex Campolo. So at least we got 2nd and 3rd, and then we lost to Italy, but the guy was amazing. He deserved to beat us. And the great thing is I beat him with my straight sword, which is how that's how I barely got my 3rd place in the short weapons because of that one. Yeah, the coolest thing is my students are now winning the Kung Fu championships and tournaments, and in the open tournaments, they're going to karate tournaments and winning with the Kung Fu, which is cool. Well, not karate tournaments, but open tournaments where there's Kung Fu, karate, even Taekwondo has been competing with their Pumse? What do they call their forms? I know karate calls it kata. We call them taolus in Kung Fu. Is it Pumse? I can't remember. Oh, you're from Italy? Yeah, Jake. Team Italy was awesome. They also had the best fighter, the guy who won Sanshao, the Fulcon, even the point sparring, or not the point, but the continuous sparring too. Team Italy came ahead. When I fought the guy who got 1st place in forms from Team Italy, we were fighting and he beat me the 1st round easily. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was just not awake and he just had it, man. And then in the 2nd round when we were going, I got some really good techniques off of him. One of my favorites was I did this push thing where I pushed on his shoulder and stayed on him and framed, and then I hit him on the back of the head, or not on the back, but on the side of the head here. What he was really good at is when after that hit, he spun and did a spinning hook kick to the back of my head. Now, they were gonna call it right there, saying that it was too much force as we both kind of hit too hard on the head, but we both came up with giant smiles that for the rest of the fight, the refs just backed up and let us go at it. It was one of the most fun times I ever had in a sparring competition. And it was just point sparring, or continuous sparring. But yeah, he did end up beating me in that one. I got the 2nd round, and then in the 3rd round, he came out and yeah, he just got it. You know, the better fighter won that day. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks for calling me a noob. It is what it is. Oh no, you break spaghetti. Even I don't break spaghetti. I'm from Texas. Whew, getting the stretch on. I wonder how much longer I'm on the timer. Why is it not showing me? I did set the timer, right? Okay, there it is, yeah. All right, 4 more minutes to go. Whew, it is hurting. Is my foot turning a weird color, or is that, no, that's just. Okay, that's dirt. Sorry, it looked like my foot was turning purple, but it's just I guess it's I don't know, maybe, I don't know what it is. Oh, I don't know. It's the Texas thing. I don't know. It comes out of me whenever I think about Texas. I'm originally from Texas, but I'm in Vancouver, Washington now. Whenever I go back, sometimes my Texas accent comes out, but I really didn't develop a strong Texas accent. It was more of a couple words like iced tea. iced tea, lemonade. Hi, can I get y'all a little bit of lemonade? But it doesn't really come out. Oh man, it is. It's 0 to 1,000. You know, it's ba 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 ba. It's so quick. You know, you got to be some of the fastest to be some of those top point fighters. Is this prize or point? Jake, did you mean point sparring or prize sparring, like prize fighting? Ooh. Oh, it's hurting. Yeah. Oh, my camera. Whew, this is where it's really getting tough. It's those last couple minutes. Yeah, those last 2 minutes for me really tough. So I'm gonna push in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I relax. Little PNF stretching to trick my nerves, make them think that it's really not that bad. So the pain, a lot of people think that the pain is to stop you from going too far, so that way you don't hurt yourself. It's your nervous system being like, stop. But I don't know. Oh yeah, so you point spar for prizes. Yeah, that's pretty high level. The people who go in for those here at the local tournament, the Mighty River Classic here, they do the prize point sparring for the advanced level, and that is of course the biggest event of the night. Everyone wants to see the black belt, young men 18 to like 35 division, all battling it out because you know they're usually the most dynamic, usually the fastest, and they have it's for the prize, it's for the money, and it is a lot of next level stuff. But a lot of our fighters here in the Kung Fu space, we especially back in the South, that was one of the things that was only available to us back in the 90s was there was so much just point sparring. That's it. And so everything that was a prize fight back there was point sparring because of the weird rules and stuff like that. Every once in a while we'd find a Sanshao or Sonda fight, but the MMA scene locally wasn't that big in finding fights and having like low amateur fights and stuff, especially for our school. I'm gonna share, our teacher trained a lot of fighters back in the 60s or back in the 70s, 80s. Oh, there's the timer. So he trained a lot of fighters back then, and it just, a lot of them, turned out not to have the best character at the beginning. They were young and they were wanting to fight and test their Kung Fu. And like a lot of young people who want to fight and test their Kung Fu, where do you go to fight and test your Kung Fu? You go to bars and stuff like that to do that. But I digress, martial arts, there should be a fun and safe way for everyone to do martial arts. If you want to become a fighter, become a fighter. If you want to be a forms champion, become a forms champion. If you just want to do it for the workout and for fun and you enjoy it, just do it for the workout and fun and enjoyment. Oh man. All right. I'm going to try and stand up. Ooh. All right. I'm going to come over here and say goodbye. Well, thank you guys. Y'all stuck around. A lot of y'all stuck around for the full hour, which was awesome. This was the longest stream I've had so far, which I appreciate y'all's interest, Just some guy working out, having fun, doing Kung Fu, giving out tips when I can. It's fun. It's about fun. So make sure you get your workout in today. Oh yeah, the medals. I was going to show some stuff. Cool. That's right. Let's do that here. I fight literally any prize semi-pro, mostly straight Muay. Sock fighting, very good. Nice. Better technically. you can get away with a lot, for sure. Whew. All right. Oh, there's the hips a little bit more. Okay. So let's get out a couple things here. So here's a couple different ones. This is the ICMAC 2011. It was so weird. They made the gold like the darkest gold they ever wanted, and then that's still 2011 silvers and bronze, and then this is 2013. Here's some golds in 2013, silvers 2013, and then some third places. Yeah, these are the oh, that's a bronze. Third place. Which one is this? 2022. And these are just okay, we'll wait for Max. He wanted to see these. Max, are you there? Yeah, the old gold ones, like these. Here, let's see there. There's that one. That was the gold style. And then this is from another year. It's got the tiger. I think it was Year of the Tiger, maybe, that year. I don't remember. See the ICMAC. Oh, there's glare. Trying to get it to where there's no glare. And then this one's a cool design. So those are a few of the medals. Then over here, I'm not going to take all of them down, but here's one of the first place trophies from the local tournament a couple years ago. Which one was this? Yeah, Mighty River Classic. This was open hand, first place open hand forms. And then, you know, like I said, the coolest thing is that it's not that I'm winning the trophies and medals and stuff now, it's that my students are winning them. So I actually have a trophy from one of my students over here that I'm holding on to for them. And then I also have my brother. He got first place on spear at the local tournament too. And then every single one of my students at the last tournament, except for one, which was kind of bull. I thought they should have got further, but I'm biased. I'm their teacher. Every single one of my students placed in the last tournament, which we're getting ready for our next one at the Mighty River Classic. So yeah, those are some of the medals. My plaques and all my other trophies from years ago, those are all at my teacher's school, if he still has them. I know he just recently moved, and a lot of times they downsize. Cool. Well, that was today's stream. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Most of y'all probably already liked and subscribed, but I gotta plug it again. That's the YouTube thing. Like, sub, turn on the notifications. My next stream is tomorrow. We're doing Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific time for stretching. If you missed those, you can always rewatch them and get some stretching in. And then if y'all want some more streaming time for stuff like this in the afternoon, go ahead and put something in the, not in this comment, but I have a post that I just posted about, I have a post that I just posted. Go there, ask for more streaming time. Tell me the best time that you would like me to stream. All right, cool. Well, I hope everyone have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.